How have your experiences doing the Fringe 62-hour film contest been?
You have to give me just a few more hours. I'll make it worth your while. I'll split my winnings with you.
No,
It's a promise.
I work for the Fringe. I wouldn't be able to.
You can do it.
Something like that.
Fantastic, actually. I really enjoy doing the Fringe 62-hour film competition, mainly because, one, I like a challenge, and the only way to get me to do anything in my life is to challenge me, or something needs to motivate me, because I won't motivate myself. Originally with the Dirty Bird, what it was, and a lot of people have the misconception that I was doing it intentionally to get banned from the convention. We were playing a film. It was called Sidewalk Cowboy, and it was a horrible, I think it was Canadian exploitation film that we didn't even have the full print. And it's this old, weird movie about this guy just walking the streets, and he, you know what I mean, talks about sexual encounters and stuff. It was really greasy film. James from Vagrancy was like, "We should play your short film first, and the way we can sell it as, if it wins a prize, you can be like, the prize-winning film of Jake Grimbrother plays before the movie." And then he's like, "But if it gets, if you don't win a prize, you can say, oh, it was banned, or it was got in trouble, or everyone's pissed off." And it actually worked, because people were like, someone really got upset in the theater at the Fringe screening, and started this whole spiel about it, and we used that almost to our advantage to promote our own screening that was happening as well.
There was an issue a few years back with a group of people at the London Library. Did you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah, what happened was we made the first time I entered the Fringe 62-hour film competition, the end product was a small, like a short, for lack of a better term, a throwback to the old rape revenge movies. And again, it was more of a tribute to the old Herschel Gordon Lewis, straight up exploitation, thrown together, cut and paste, movies that you'd see at the drive-in, and it was called The Dirty Bird. What happened was a girl was really upset because of the people's reaction to the film, because people were laughing, because it wasn't so much the content, it was the tone of the film. It was a throwback film. It was intentionally cheesy. It was very cheesy. The bad dubbing, the horrible kung fu that the guy was trying to pull. He was attacking the girl with karate kicks, and you know what I mean? It wasn't real. It was clearly fantasy. It was, not intended to offend anyone, but she took offense. They gave a warning, a disclaimer at the front saying, if you're offended, you have the option to leave, because there's sexual imagery, and there were some people that brought their families, people were leaving. But this girl argued and brought it to the London Library to argue the fact that they shouldn't have to be asked to leave. They should, that they should exercise their right to stay, and that we should, instead of asking people to leave, we should just not play the film. And so there was an argument downtown. Personally, I didn't get to attend it. I had a few people go on my behalf. One of the stars of the film went, and there was a discussion downtown about it that was, in my opinion, pretty pointless. It was, you know what I mean? Like, I think that if you talk about entertainment, you have to kind of get out of that, you know what I mean? There's much worse things in the world than a short film about rape. There is real rape, and I'm not promoting rape, but there are stories about it. And I mean, if you read the newspaper, you're going to see worse things ever than any movie could ever portray.